You're gonna need all you can get to paint a stealth cable. We could drop down a bit. How do you feel about that? Get crazy. I think we'll swing in first and see what happens.
Still getting that ping on the Atalanta sonar.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first time wouldn't be the first time I flew by. That's probably the float.
Yeah.
That probably indeed is the float. You can stretch it out maybe just a bit.
Yeah.
Increase your delta. How about that? Let's increase the delta. Stretch it out just a bit. Get as much in the bank as you can. She did say Nautilus is all stopped, right?
Yes.
Roger. What are we saying? We're holding position, what'd you stop her? 100 meters away?
About 50.
50 meters away, right. 50 meters south-southeast. Let's do a quick strafe linkages here. Gauge check. Check. That all looks good. Why? Should start picking it up on sonar here real soon. I think we're within 100 meters of it now in theory.
Yeah, Hercules is.
I'm going to play with her sonar here.
It's only showing 50 meters range.
Yeah. Midwater, we should be able to pick it up. Oh, it's on 6. Oh, because there
That's
it is.
something.
Bing! Did you hear that sound? Sound of the sonar hitting the mud mat. Pa-ping!
I'm sorry, I think we installed the AJ's model, so what does that sound like again?
Oh no, you get it once.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
Oh, yeah. Look at
It's
all
in the
that
archive.
pink.
Oh, I know. Someone's getting a new ringtone.
I thought Dan was your ringtone.
That's my alarm.
I'm going to switch you over to
What's the alarm?
polar.
Dan's
what is it?
sonar noise.
Oh,
Yes. It's just going to be a cacophony of noises in my room. Yeah. Alarm's going off, ringtone's going off.
Display. Where is it? Where's that?
Actually, I
button?
recently discovered the most useless feature on a phone ever. You can set an alarm and have it go off silently. The only thing that's a silent alarm is a bank. If I want a silent, if I want an alarm, I want to be alarmed. I want to wake up.
maybe it can still vibrate?
No, it just silenced everything.
Oh.
I missed half a shift.
Oh.
Yes, I was very disappointed.
Yeah, it's probably gonna happen to me next shift.
Why's that?
You're going to silence your alarm?
Yeah, you're going to set it to silence? You're like, ooh, new feature.
Sounds like a great way to get out of a shift.
Yeah.
I happen to like my shifts.
BRB silencing my alarm now.
Yeah.
I mean, what a ridiculous feature to have. Have an alarm, but have it go silent. No, I want to be alarmed.
50 meters to target.
I think in the wintertime I need to be done like frightened to get up on time.
You want me to try that one, Jake? I can range that one out and see if it gets it, just for fun.
Sure.
Trying to get it in every sonar.
Why not? Oh, that's taking like a really long time. Twilight zone. 100 meters. How do you change the... I gotta pull it over here for a second.
Dynamic range. I think there's an auto dynamic range or something. This.
What's that do?
Hit that. Yeah.
Super seeking?
Yeah, hit that. And then go to display, I think. Auto. If you do auto, I think.
What does that do?
I think it just adjusts the like the range of the color.
Is Atalanta still swinging?
Maybe.
Yeah. We're getting closer. We're about 75 meters away from it.
Okay.
Maybe that will do it. I don't know.
How do we get rid of that?
Close.
Oh, that's horrible. How do I...
It's terrible. Oh, the game. Maybe just bring down the game. I don't know.
90 up? No, I don't want to do that. I want to...
Yeah, 90 up.
That's not going to reverse it, because now it thinks the head's up. So we want 90 down.
We were just looking at 180 up.
But the head is down.
I think Atalanta might be
Oh,
pretty
I see.
stable.
90 up. How do you reverse the head? Roger, Atalanta pretty stable.
Yeah, I have you about 75 or 80 meters away from the target.
Roger.
Do we want to do a little step west?
Yep.
Okay.
That's terrible.
How do I get rid of ultra? What do you do there?
Display.
Okay. 50 meters west.
Give me a second here.
Roger.
Bring this thing back.
I'm gonna play with it in a second. Turn your head just a little clockwise for me. Put that mud mat right in front of you. We'll let it sweep once. So that is
40 meters.
80 meters.
Oh, 20 meter divisions.
yeah,
Oh,
80.
meters.
So it's 80 meters. So the mud mat is currently 80 meters at a bearing of 294. Let's call it 295. And let me just light it up on Atalanta because I see just a hint of it there. If I bring Atalanta setting to 295. Roughly. You should get a hint of it as it sweeps by there, or not. But we know where it is on Herc, so given that information, it would be easier. Let me just range Atalanta's sonar up once. We'll get one sweep of it just to make me feel better. About 2 sweeps. Once is an anomaly. Okay, there it is on Atalanta, and that is 30 meter divisions. So basically 100 meters. If you want, I'll line Atalanta up on it. So I need to left a little. If you want to hit, no, you can let it scan around, or you can hit scan reverse. It's up to you. It's pretty well lined up. So you have a range and bearing from both Hercules and Atalanta to the mud mat. So we would like to put Atalanta 20 meters, 30 meters. Gonna put a little in the bank. I would say if you put Atalanta where your X mud mat position is, or a little to the south of that, that would take a little extra time, but as it lays away, she's going to lay away on 315. So if you put Atalanta maybe 30 meters to the southeast of the mud mat, then when it lays away, we're in line, right? So, because when it starts laying away, we're going to want Hercules and Atalanta in a line so we can chase it down and pull if we have to. Yeah, so Atalanta, some distance you're comfortable with to the southeast of the mud mat.
Southeast as in on the cable lay direction?
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
southeast, so yeah.
How about
basically Nautilus
Okay.
moves forward
Yeah.
some amount.
Let's start 50 meters west.
Roger.
Bridge nav. Can we move 50 meters west, please?
Let's
Thank you.
Terrible.
check something up here. I don't know why all that noise is.
Might just be range too far for this sonar. I don't know.
Might be. I think so. Can't do it. No, there's a, you got a, the other sonar has a, you can turn down the scatter.
Sonar? I don't know.
It was that whole DV thing.
Gain. I don't know.
I don't know either. We don't need it. We got plenty of other sonars. I'm just gonna put it back down to, in a minute you're gonna be up close and personal with it anyway, so you're gonna want it
20 meters.
Roger 20. You're going to want something like that because you're going to be watching this in a minute, and we probably want to have the, just in case you get off to the side too far.
Yep,
Yeah?
yep.
Happy with that?
Yep.
We're going to range Atalanta back down to its normal 100 meters. And I'll wait on her till you're a bit closer. Just coming into range, 100 meters away. More gain, mid-water. We basically blast the gain out. Crazy. That's a lame log entry. And they move 50 meters in. We don't care which direction, we just care it's closer, right? I think you're technically below it. No. No. You're technically above it. Sorry. Talking out loud. 30 meters above it, right? As we come in, you'll probably have to get a bit lower. It'll start getting fainter in the sonar because you don't have the, I think it's 20 or 30 degrees down on the mezzo, or up, I forget.
Come down a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, if you see it starting to get faint there, it means you're above it or below it. I would say you're above it, given the giant smear we're getting on Atalanta sonar. I think they look more up than down, so the head being upside down, Atalanta looks down more. Can't remember. It's colder in here tonight.
It's keeping me awake.
Amber been turning up fans.
Dan, I was doing so well, and now I'm aware of the fans.
Hopefully, yeah. The video lead is usually somewhat neurotic about keeping us freezing in here. 16 degrees Celsius in the control van right now.
Hey Dan, are we able to stretch Atalanta out to get there?
Nope.
No, we gotta wait?
We're moving the vessel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do the stretchy thing around the mid-water wire.
Okay.
There's no reason to. We only do the stretchy thing if the vessel separation is too far. And we can't get there in normal mode, which severely limits our maneuverability, as you're hopefully painfully aware by now. So doing the stretchy thing around a mid-water wire, if we fly by it and rubber band back into it, that's it, we're stuck.
Okay, that ship move is done.
Roger. This is our kind of normal mode for approaching any structure, whether it's a wall, cliff, or something suspended mid-water. Do a step with Nautilus, let it swing in a little, do another step, let it swing in. If we get too greedy, we'll get the ship too close and we'll swing Atalanta right into it. And as Lynette pointed out, the angle of the wire is, pretty close to straight up and down, somewhere between 4 and 6 degrees. So we basically got to carefully position Atalanta within 20 meters of the down wire, if you want to be able to chase it down and see it when it lands. One of the limitations of a two-body system like this, we can't tether in and out. If it was a free flyer, we'd just, fly right up to it, but we'd then have a uncontrollable catenary coming 50 meters off the top of the vehicle. That's the advantage of a system like that Danny works on, like Luke, that has a tether management system. So at this point, I would simply tether out and run the vehicle over there and have a look.
Dan, we've got a great question.
I'll try not to have a silly answer.
Oh no, let me give you the question first. Is the stretchy thing at all related to the thingamajiggy?
I'm going to arrange.
I was just trying to do that over here. I couldn't do it.
I'll do it for you. 50 meters on Herc sonar now.
Oh, that's...
Last I saw it, it was 58 meters away, so you might not get it.
Yeah,
That's Atalanta.
have it in Atalanta.
Range down in the... I want to range down.
Oh, it's probably 40 meters now.
I can range up 175.
It's changing Atalantas.
Yeah, the Atalanta's moved 10 meters. We moved the vessel 50 meters and Atalanta's moved 10 meters or so.
I think Herc's hitting it at 40 meters.
I reckon it is. I'm going to change you back to 40 meters.
Yeah, 50. Yeah. 50.
Sorry. Come on. I ranged up too far.
Here, let me do it.
You did it?
I can do it. Let me do it.
Nope. We're both pressing buttons. What's this happening? Yeah, you're changing where I'm changing the wrong one. Okay, that's Atalanta at 100 meters, Herc at 50 meters.
There we go.
Herc is 20 meters above the mud mat, so you might just be getting wire.
Yeah, we are. We'll come down a bit.
Coming down.
Okay, so we still have a little bit of swing left on Atalanta.
Yeah,
But-
just give me a minute for the next vessel move here.
Okay.
We'll get minimize our multiple dynamic. So we're going to come down a bit and light it up in Herc sonar, and then we'll do one more move in. I'm coming down about 12 meters a minute. You're getting something
Just
there.
barely. There it is.
Tritech sonar. Maybe that's a ghost.
Got it in the Herc.
Yeah, but those numbers don't match.
Yeah, not the Tritech. That's a
What's that?
They don't
Tritech's
match.
wrong, I think.
Oh,
The range on the Tritech's not
I
making
see.
sense.
Yep. $10, $20, $30. Yeah, the meso makes sense.
Yeah, meso matches the USBL, so I'll go for 2 out of 3. I don't know what was going on with Tritech there. What'd you do with that, Jake? You change something there?
I just turned the gain down there. I think it was just picking up.
Roger.
Goes.
Okay, are you happy? You have a sonar target?
Yeah.
That, of course, takes it out of Atalanta. Let me come down a bit, see if I can.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, how do you feel about 25 meters, 315?
Roger that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way we want to go.
Bridge nav. Can we have 25 meters, 315, please?
That should get us there.
Thank you.
So I got mud mat, what are you, 10, 20, 30, 40 meters?
Yeah.
Would you give Berlin at 2.5?
315?
2.5 at 315?
Correct.
Thank you.
What's that? About, are you on SPL? Oh.
I'm not on SBL. You calling me? Sorry, I was talking to Danny. Roger. Thanks, Danny.
Thanks.
$30 meters, Herc 10 meters above it. That's probably a good separation above it. I think it's going to be either stereo camera or cinema camera for the win, I'm hoping. But I know most people are cheering for Zeus, good old Zeus Plus. Any bets? Any bets on which of our 3 high definition cameras will pick it up first? No takers?
You just tilt up on Bubble. I'll take Bubble for the win.
Bubble has saved our bacon many, many times.
How about butt cam? Can we see butt cam?
Yeah, I've got us out of some sticky situations with butt cam.
And a friendly good morning to anybody who happens to be joining us in these wee hours. We are currently still working on the Cascadia cable lay, and we're searching for mud at this time. And in keeping off the seafloor, keeping the dust down, we're enjoying lots of blue water. Dan, did you decide if this...
Stand by one. What do you say, Lynette? Is this chatter of the bridges confirming vessel moves?
Yeah, we're just, that vessel move is stopped now. We're done.
Roger, roger. Thank you. Sorry, I just...
Oh, no apologies needed. We gotta get the chatter.
Just keeping tabs on what the 2 ships are doing there.
Absolutely.
I got these double headphones on because it's sometimes really loud in here, and I'm old and half deaf. It's off to your right a bit, Jake. I don't know if you're changing heading there or what's going on.
We're moving like this.
Roger.
Do y'all want to get on ZVL now?
I don't think we have beams, do we?
We have beams, but we're already right on the edge, so
Okay.
I fear if we have to come up, we'll just lose it. I don't know.
All right, we'll stand by on that.
Yeah, well, picture a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. The less that are rocking, the less the cat's likely to meow. meters. Still 10 meters above it. I'm dropping the bow here. I'm going to adjust Atalanta's heading to starboard just a little, same as I was just yelling at Jake for. I'm going to come down 5 meters too, give you just a little bit more leash. if I come down 10, you could stretch it out, get a visual on it.
Yep.
Visual cinema cam for the win.
Yeah.
Looks like you might be just a bit below it.
Not getting it in the tri-tech. Must be the game.
Maybe. We've got it in visual now, though.
Yeah.
I think you're below it is the
Yep.
issue. I forgot to mention we have plus or minus like 15 meters on the USBL depth in this depth. So if you go by that old rule of thumb, plus or minus 1% of water depth, you won't get tricked and, you know, fly under a giant heaving mud mat with nothing but a black cable between you and it.
There it is.
That was a log-worthy item there. Visual on mud mat.
Mud mats and cinema cam.
No, that is the name of an indie band if I've ever heard one.
I'm gonna log WCA cinema camera made by Sexton Underwater Technologies in Salem, Oregon. Heavily modified by Ocean Exploration Trust ROV personnel. So, I don't mind being on par here, so you can come up. Let's get it in, get up above it. I don't want to get tangled up in that wire below us.
We really want to see the ODI around the back.
And I don't know which one of their videos we're getting. Maybe I'll tilt, try and get it in Zeus.
Roger.
Looks a lot closer than Zeus.
Yeah, so our inspection goals here are to check the...
Stand by, AJ.
Sure.
We're not there yet. Let's slide to the right just a little bit.
Sliding.
Sorry, mate. I gotta just give me a second. What's your
315. Happy hunting.
yeah? Are we a little tight on Atalanta, Herc? Pulling it.
We're a bit stretched out, but it's not bad.
I think is Atalanta not moving at all?
That tether and Atalanta views making me a little nervous.
Yeah, we're stretched out. If you come 10 meters closer, so we're 40 meters from it now, but we have a pretty low delta. So Jake's pulling on Atalanta a bit. Could see him pulling Atalanta's heading around. So I would probably like 10 meters, 315.
Okay.
They're going to want to get up and do an inspection on it, so we're going to need a little.
Okay, you want 315 not north to keep kind of standing off to the side of it?
Nope. All right, we'll have to go
315.
straight towards Herc. Yeah.
Bridge, nav.
We're 40 meters away from with Atalanta.
Can we have 10 meters, 315, please? Thank you.
Okay, AJ. Got my attention now.
Yeah, so our inspection goals are going to be just the PBOF cable in the back, which we got a quick glimpse at. Looks okay, but if we could get another camera view of it, that would be great. And then making sure the bite release is not fouled. So that's the acoustic release. And then after that, we can just monitor it for touchdown.
Roger. Come up just a little bit, Jake.
Probably gonna want to come up on Atalanta then, right? Tethers in the face.
Yeah, it's. Coming up. You can get closer to your. What's your range on Tritech?
10. That's 10 meters away.
Yeah,
So it's
5 meters is probably a comfortable range. Have it in all 3 cameras. I'll tilt down a little on Zeus. It's going to take just a minute, AJ. The bridge is checking with they're verifying all their vessel moves with the lay vessel before they move. I'll come up a bit more. It's going to tighten you up a bit, but it'll hold your tether back.
Yep.
Make the net less nervous.
Cable ship got visual from us, and they're happy with the package, so they're good to lower it, as are we in the back row.
Roger.
Go ahead, bridge. Roger. Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear that sound?
I did. So we're 100 meters now, vessel to vessel. Is that what's going on? She can't move 10 meters?
I think we're less than 100.
Less than 100, roger. So it sounds like are they going to lower, AJ, or are they going to move their vessel forward as they lower, or are they just going to lower?
I think that they'll move it slightly forward as they lower, based on what their tension readout is, to try to keep constant tension, but there's not much further to go, so I can't imagine they're going to move that far forward.
How much further to go?
60 meters.
Roger. Okay. In which case, that means we're going to need to go tail to tail and pull.
I think this is a good enough visual for us.
Yeah, but it's going to move away from us as they start laying it down, right? 60 meters, and we
Right.
can't move Nautilus
Yeah.
any closer, so we're going to have to pull. So I'm going to get set up to pull.
Roger. Set up the pull.
I don't see any other choice. Which way do I got to turn here? This one always gets me. Clock or counterclock?
You can just let it go. It'll go where it wants to, right?
Yeah, but it'll put a turn in your tether.
There.
Yeah, I always go backwards. So if it's minus, go minus.
I mean, the alternative is that we could go farther west potentially and stretch out to the east.
No, I'd rather be Atalanta and Hercules 315 on the line and stretching at 315 on the line. I don't want to get, because right now I'm above the cable, right? So if anything goes bad, if they come up all of a sudden, we can just back away. If we're off the side and the cable gets above us, but I can't see it, I don't know when to come up. So the safest place to be is right over the cable on the ley line. Then I can come up or down and stay on the cable. If I'm off to the side and it bounces or comes up and down, I'm looking like this and off to the side and I can't see it. If it's in front of me and it moves up or down or away or towards me, that's the best place to be. Roger. Yeah, it's just the way we roll. You always stay on the line and have it under you and in front of you. Picture driving down the road, you can see out in front of you. It takes out the change of heading dynamic on what we're doing for the ROVs. So Jake's always maintaining that 315 heading. We're always moving the vessel 315. Everything's on the line. Looks like they're laying away. Gonna have to chase it. I didn't hear you, AJ, if you were.
They're standing by to lower it, and they would like to lower it in one complete movement, so they're not going to stop it until it's on the seafloor.
Roger. Okay,
Sounds
Jake,
good.
let's try and get 5 meters off of it. And we're gonna pass up the inspection.
The inspection's good. I like
Roger.
what they see.
They're happy. Let's stay above it and 5 meters away from it if you can.
Why don't you change Atalanta's sonar to 360?
Roger.
We can get it in the aft view.
Roger.
Once you give me the word, I'll let them know.
Word.
That's the word?
That's the word, bird.
All right. I'm telling them that they're good to lower.
Yeah.
Nav, could you range out high pack to see a bit further down this cable lay path? Thank you, that's good.
They are starting to lower.
Roger.
Roger.
This is one of my favorite log entries. Monitor mud mat to seabed. She can move, she can match the lay vessel.
Go ahead, Bridge. Roger.
Can you ask her to match? We can do a vessel move. When she's ready, when she has the clearance, she can do a 10-meter vessel move on 315.
Bridge now. When you have clearance from Cable Innovator, can we do a 10 meter move on 315? Thank you.
A little closer, Jake.
Closer.
Yeah, 5 meters is ideal. Fill the
Might
camera.
have to come down.
Roger. Five meters above and 5 meters away.
Got that, pilots?
Yep.
Starting a 10 meter move.
Roger. And there's going to be a lot happening here, really. Hours of boredom followed by hopefully not too much excitement, but some action.
It's on its way down. It's at 2611.
Still 10 meters away.
Now we're probably good to switch to DVL, I think.
Okay. Go ahead, Bridge. Roger, thank you. All right, switching you to DVL.
Roger.
Okay, you got teens, low teens, preteen, low teens. Delta, you should be able to get closer. I want my 5 meters. Be good if you keep it in stereo camera because you know you're above it. I'll look down a little more with the Zusi.
Good look at the bite release.
Sorry, what do you want to see?
Oh no, I was just commenting on it, that it's a good look.
Yeah. Jake needs to get a little closer. He's still 8 meters away. Want to hear that joystick hit the hard stop. As long as you're above it, well above it, it won't come up and smack you in the face because it could do some pretty big heaves. That's the reason to stay well above it. Big long ship like that, it could go up and down probably 5 meters.
Herc altitude through 50 meters.
Roger, 50 meters off seabed. And also, yeah, the closer you are to it, the more accurate your altitude is.
I have to
Go
come
ahead,
down
Bridge.
come down in the delta.
Roger, thank you.
What's that?
I have to come down in the delta.
Roger.
What's that? Yeah.
We'll take another 10 if you got it on that.
Okay. Bridge nav. Again, when you have clearance from cable innovator, can we have another 10 meters, 315? Thank you.
So they're going to keep moving the whole time. So if you're too far away, we won't be able to see it hit the mud, or it'll all of a sudden there will be seabed there.
Yeah, we gotta keep moving along with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's light out. I have no idea.
Single digit delta. 35 meters off the seabed. Do they have our telemetry as well as our video, or just our video?
They can ping a beacon that's on Herc.
Roger. So they're using your beacon as well as the beacon on there, probably to.
I don't think they see the beacon on the mud mat right now, because we're pinging it.
Just gonna check and make sure our downlights are indeed off. $20 meters off seabed. So as it gets closer to the seabed, you'll want to get closer to it. And when it lands in the giant, you'll probably lose visibility of it when it starts breathing in the mud and hits the mud. At that point, when you can come up the A&R wire of a
Roger.
wire in front of you. You want to maintain visibility of the floats and the wire. And if you get in trouble, just come up the wire
Okay.
that's going up to the light vessel.
The ship move is done.
Roger. 14 meters off. She good for another 10? Still 40 meters away from it.
Bridge nav. When you can we have another 10 meters 315? Thank you.
Coming up on 10 meters on Herc altitude.
10 meters, sea bottom.
Yep. Now you want to get nice and close so they can see the seabed as well. If you hit it, you're too close. Or if it hits you.
There's also that cable right under your porch.
Yep.
Yeah. If the cable comes up and bounces on you. I like it to come up and almost touch the ROV every time.
There's a heave. There's the bottom.
Yeah, beautiful. So they're looking in Zeus camera probably for the landing. Coming down on Delta.
On the bottom.
Not quite, still heaving. Yeah, you can fly forward a little, show them the A&R wire. And come up just a bit. I want to see the slack in that rigging right there. That's a good view right there. Maybe up just a little, see the entire rigging there.
I'd go up a bit further because
Coming
there
up.
are floats that
There's
are
floats, yeah. That
floating
makes sense
that.
for the release.
Should swing away, but
Yeah, right
you want to be
there's good.
careful.
Right there's good. Those floats hold the rigging up, do they?
Yeah, the bite release.
That's a good view there. A lot of floats on that thing.
That was great touchdown monitoring. Really good job.
If you want, you could pop up just for a second, see if you got any catenary in the cable above you. Just make sure it's not coming back over your head.
Popping up.
Should be laying away from you.
They're asking if we're good with them firing the release.
Yep.
ROV.
Should we back away?
Yeah, they can fire it. We want to see the
Okay,
release.
permission granted.
Come back down, Jake.
Coming back down.
Down
So
is a safe spot.
Can
I want to see the release.
They're firing.
Roger. In this case now, the safest place is going to be below it.
Go ahead, Bridge. Roger, thank you.
Boom. Does it release there or?
I think it'll release
The
right
hook
at
at
the
the bottom.
master link. Yeah, that red link.
The red D-link.
If they're having issues with it, we might need to move the ROV further away.
Yeah,
The
that's
ROV
what they
creates
said.
a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Backing up.
He said he'll let us know if they're having trouble, and then we'll move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this has happened before.
Meanwhile, I'd watch it until they ask you to move.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just hang out until they request.
They don't want you to move away yet. They're watching to see if they get it released, Jake.
I watch it from here, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see it from here.
Can't see it. It's right
I
there.
can't see it.
Well, if it releases,
Okay,
we'll know.
10 meters
We go
away.
in and undo shackles.
I need my binoculars. Forgotten all about cinema camp. You still pulling on Atalanta quite a bit, or?
No, not really.
Perfect. It's very slow speed of sound.
I reckon our request to move further away is incoming. But,
Yeah, they're
hold on.
typing. Matt is typing very slowly.
We can turn off our thrusters. Been requested to do that before. Okay, I'll just go grab on and then I'll turn off my thrusters.
Tarzan. They're just putting the transducer in the water now.
Oh, that would explain why it hasn't released.
Ah,
Oh, you can't ping it for the transducer in the water.
is that air gap attenuation or water gap attenuation?
Yeah,
Or both?
air-water interface gap attenuation.
What are you on Mr. Tritech now?
Yeah, 10 meter. 10 meters.
10 meters overall?
Yeah.
Right. It was 20 before, right?
Yeah, it was 20.
Right.
Cranked up the gain. I wasn't seeing the floats.
It's funny, it's a big splat in Tritech and a little teeny dot in the Mesotech. If I range, you could get it the same in Mesotech if you range down.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have both because in theory it will not try and attack us, it will swing away and we can watch it go away.
Trying the release code now, says Matt.
Roger. Could, oh, never mind.
I feel like I've been staring at this link for 3 hours.
It's because we used up all our good sound effects earlier.
Oh, message incoming. Release didn't work. All right.
Try again.
Want us to back away.
They've got it like perfect amount of tension on there, so
Yeah.
Not too
They've
worried.
asked us to stop pinging the mud map beacon and move back.
Roger.
We are not pinging the mud map beacon, and we can move back.
Moving back.
Log-worthy entry.
How far back are we going to move?
I don't know. Just
Ask them how far back they want us.
I can't tell if it's the football float's doing a good job or if they've just got the perfect amount of,
I know, it looks super steady.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Rudder.
How far back can we go and still see it?
Good question.
Let's hold there until they say otherwise. See if I got enough room to spin around. Holding?
Holding.
Right.
What do we think? Maybe 15 meters back or 20 meters back?
A bit more than that.
Nope.
We're
We're
12
12 right now.
Yeah.
So maybe 20.
And
You want to just scoot back until you can't see it anymore, and then
stand
move
by,
forward a little bit?
Yeah, stand by, stand by. Yeah. First, we want to get Atlanta spun around so we can manage our tether.
Yeah, they've requested 20 meters when we're ready.
Roger, we're ready. Okay, Jake, you can back up under Atalanta.
Rudder.
So that's 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
We're about losing viz there, I'd say.
Rudder.
That's like 18.
Can still see a hint of it in cinema camera.
Yeah.
Let me play with the lights here.
Yeah, I'll bring out, take off downlight. Yeah.
Down's a bit off. We're gonna turn mids off. You can open up the. I can open up the iris here a little.
You can come back a bit more then.
iris all the way open. I think. 30-meter delta.
It's just about 20
Yeah, that's
meters.
about 20.
I diddled your knob over there, Ashley, but I don't know if you can open the iris anymore or turn the gain up on the camera.
My iris is all the way open, but I
Yeah,
could mess
just-
with the gain a little.
Yeah, maybe just a little up. Yeah, that'll do it. Thank you. Just trying to see
That's all the
those.
way up too.
Roger. We're just trying to see those floats above the unmanned there. This is where I really wish upper camera had a tilt on it. You can tilt up into the light.
You can probably zoom out a little on upper.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Doesn't look quite as fish-eyed as it normally does.
Oh, I was zoomed in.
All quiet on their side, so I don't know what they're up to.
They're saying, you think that ROV's got a knife? But they're not saying the Gulf of Mexico accent. They got
The British accent.
the British accent. There is a, isn't there an ROV shackle?
They're putting the transducer a bit deeper and then trying again. And
Right.
yes, there are 2 ROV shackles. The knife is plan C.
Roger. Always good to have a plan C.
How many knives do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4 in theory. But the knife that would slice that sling is that same one we used to cut through
The hose.
the hose. Yeah.
AJ,
That's where I first used those knives.
what's an ROV shackle, AJ?
Well, a shackle is like a piece of rigging
Mhm.
that has kind of a loop and a pin, so it allows you to connect 2 things together, be it chains or rope eyes, or master links as we call them, which are like giant single links of chain, like big steel ovals. So an ROV shackle is one that an ROV can undo. So typically shackles have pins that are meant for human hands, but sometimes you can buy them with pins that are quite large so that the ROV can get a manipulator on the pin and then rotate it in order to undo the shackle.
Thank you.
Hey Dan, I've had experience in the past where we had to shut down the ROV's sonars. They overwhelmed the transducer head.
Roger.
The cable ship has requested an underwater cutting laser.
Roger. Deploying underwater cutting laser now.
Man, I would have so much fun with one of those.
Pew!
Okay, sweep your laser over it. Just change your heading real easy with auto excellent. All right, there you go. Make the sound effects.
Shing shing.
It didn't work. Try again.
This is the weakest underwater cutting laser I've ever seen.
It's only 5 milliwatts. Okay. We got more power on that laser.
Oh no.
There goes the experiment.
cool if we made a video and that was really what we did.
Is this one of those times we could say they'll fix it in post?
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Ah, there it is, Jake. Sensitivity.
Yeah. Where'd you find it? You did scroll to the right or something?
To the left.
To the
Doesn't
left.
seem to do anything. Just makes the target disappear.
Oh.
Hey, AJ.
Yeah, success.
Oh, they got it?
Released.
Move
Yeah, we
up.
all fell asleep.
Move in, move in.
Moving in.
I was just going to ask what frequency their thingy was. That's why we can't see it in the sonar anymore. It's gone.
It's gone. Up and away.
You have to come down.
Roger, coming down.
Go ahead, Bridge. Roger, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can go take an in position for this mud mat.
I thought we already had one.
Not when it was on ground. This one
Oh.
just touched down. Are you thinking of the other one?
Yeah, I thought that's what we were using.
Yeah, there's a beacon on it.
There is a beacon on it.
I'm going to turn on your downlights, Jake.
Roger.
Poof. I got a little carried away on the tether there. I'm going to come back up a bit.
Look, it hasn't been down a few seconds and there's already a fish moving in.
Hey, new real estate.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm claiming it.
This is nice.
When you get a chance, Lynette, we'll take a vessel move. Something, 315.
You see
Roger.
330.
330.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Belay that 315. I'm going off of Atlantis. Heading.
All right.
Oh, you're getting a heading on the.
Getting a heading on the
sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I'm confused.
Okay,
Yeah,
you want
Lynette.
like 25 meters, 315?
Sure. Let's try a little more, baby.
10?
How about 20? Half the distance. We're 40 meters away from it. Jake's stretched out now.
But
Oh, we're 30 meters away.
Okay, you want 20 meters, 315?
Sure.
Bridge nav. Can we have 20 meters, 315? Thank you.
So good morning everyone who's tuning in. We are currently still working on the cable lay at Cascadia Basin, and we're checking out the mud mat end of the cable. So welcome for anybody who's joining us. Hopefully this cable will help expand our network and allow us to plug in yet more instruments, which are available on the Ocean Networks Canada website.
More instruments. We want more instruments.
More instruments, yep. And I should clarify, I'm not looking for grand pianos, tubas, saxophones. We mean science instruments.
Subsea piano?
Ooh, subsea piano, that's a good one.
That would be music to my ears.
Though if there is music down here, we do sometimes use hydrophones. So we'd hear it.
You can actually, you can hear Herc, both the upper and lower cameras have microphones on them. You doing all right, Jake? You need
All right.
So are we getting another position here? Oh, okay.
Let's go. You're still fairly stretched out there, I think. I think I can come up a little bit. While we're waiting there, can I take your buble for a gauge?
Yeah. Take the buble.
I have to turn off downlights for a second. We got 33866.
Do you have that position data?
33866.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Data, you got the heading as well?
332.
Oh, I messed up there. That should be a 3. Should be 8. 6. Thruster 6. There is no 6.2 on a gauge. Latex comp is, I don't know, 90. It really needs a gauge on it.
Sorry, I stepped out. Are we still taking a position?
We got it.
Just
Okay.
waiting on the next.
All right. So there's going to be a beacon on the back side of this that we're going to go release.
Roger. We're moving the ship in a little closer, so we got enough tether to come around and do
Sure,
whatever,
yeah.
do whatever we got to do.
And after this, we're going to make our way to the site 200 meters to our northwest, and so we might have to wait for the cable ship to get out of Dodge.
Right.
And they may want to do a ship to ship or a ship to ocean, ocean to ship transfer.
Really?
Yeah.
What are we getting? Ice cream?
Oh, I wish. Gas tights.
More gas tights.
Is that up for negotiation? Because I like ice cream. No, not up for negotiation.
Not yet.
Hey, AJ. All right, let's see. Your science, right, AJ?
Sorry, one sec, Dan.
Yeah. I'm off. Can you go off SPL for a second? Actually, I'll just, I'm going to go back on SPL and I'll take my headphones off and talk to you.
a great question, wondering how long it takes to plan where the cable should go. And it's not a cheeky answer to say years. It takes years to plan where the cable's going to go, how we're going to lay it, what we're going to do with
They
it.
were making it up, spare cable.
And what it'll be servicing. So great question, and the answer is a very long time.
Hey, Lynette.
Yeah.
Those coordinates you just gave before the position, that was from the ROV, right? Not the beacon on the mud mat?
Correct.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Ocean Networks Canada, DP/13. What's that stand for?
I know what the DP stands for. What does DP stand for in DP13?
Deep pressure.
Maybe that's pretty.
That's purty.
I don't know that anyone's ever said that about a mud mat.
I think it's a beautiful.
Whenever you're ready, you can approach that beacon.
Yeah, might be able to. Oh.
Do you want another ship move?
Let's see. If we're going to be going
20 meters away from it now. Looks like.
We are going to be going northwest after
anyway.
this.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
You want another 20 meters, 315?
Sure. Or north. I don't know. North's good for me. Which way are we going when we take off?
Northwest.
Yeah, might as well do 315. It seems to be the
bridge nav.
line of the day.
So ROV, there's two
we have
poles.
20 meters, 315, please?
Roger.
One pole and one is to just hold on to it. It looks like the strap is laying over the one to hold on to it, so you maybe just want to grab the beacon and we can pull the monkey's fist free from under the strap. Does that make sense?
Okay.
This is the pull pin to release, the one that's got yellow on it. Oh, this is a canister. Yeah.
Which beacon is this?
You want the address?
Sure. If it has a device ID, that'd be helpful too. But
I'm gonna deploy
I
the
probably
Orion.
don't have the device ID.
I'll take whatever you got.
Roger.
The address is 3007.
Ah, okay. This one doesn't have a device ID. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what our strategy should be here. Maybe we should just try to grab the monkey's fist in the top right and pull it free from the strap.
On the beacon?
Yeah, on the beacon. Yeah, yeah. If you pan up the camera so I can draw. So this is this is to release the beacon. This is to carry it. But you see how this is trapped under the strap.
Roger, I commit the strap.
Yeah.
Ready, Jake?
Ready.
Here we go. one's seeing their long monkey fists. They never get caught on anything.
It's because we like to cut the knots and reuse them. Get the most uses out of them this way.
Yeah. I don't know if I can move that strap.
How long does it take to tie a monkey's fist?
Depends on who's tying it. If it's me, I don't know, a million years.
I mean, that's a fair answer,
Sorry.
but generally,
I'm not very good.
it's a generally complicated knot.
Overly complicated knot for what we're doing here. Doesn't need to be a monkey fist.
Yeah, I mean, I think someone who's clever can tie it in a minute or two.
But they look so good.
They look good though, yeah. The mud mat or the node? Yeah, we'll move. Yeah, it's a pull pin release.
So that thing's in a bucket, so I can pull the release and then lift it out?
I think so. It looks like there's a bolt through the bottom of the bucket, so it shouldn't fall too far in. Never mind, we have a really long monkey's fist on it, so you should be good to do that.
Which one's the release? The monkey fist on the left?
Yes. What is that?
What's going on there?
I have no idea what's going on there. Was there supposed to be a pull pin here, Nico? Where that just like opens the bungee? Oh yeah, maybe you go up and over.
Oh yeah, it's just the bungee's just over it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, if you lift that up and over the head.
Roger. Don't think so.
It's fine.
Can we zoom in video?
This cross will just come up and over and empty, and then it'll be free to pull.
I get it now. I get it. Okay.
Which line?
Sorry, I couldn't see. I wasn't getting it.
Oh,
before.
it doesn't matter. It just all comes towards us, and then we let go of it.
You can zoom back out.
It's off.
Yeah. So you can let go there. It looks like it hasn't fallen all the way through.
Swing and a miss.
It's fine. It's fine.
There's two beacons on this mud mat, or just the one?
Just the one. And it's going to end up on our porch, so might make sense to just carry it in the craft and make our way to the rest of our objectives.
I do. I have the Orion out here for it.
Oh, perfect.
I want to give me a little counterclock action or clock, whichever.
AJ, Would you be able to tell us the rest of our objectives?
Yeah, we're going to go pick up
Maybe,
the other two USBL beacons, and then we're going to
Elbow.
recover some larval traps,
Elbow out.
and then we're going to come to the
Elbow up.
surface.
Sounds like a pretty full day.
It shouldn't take us too long.
I'm gonna pan left.
Roger. I'm being spastic here.
How's that?
And close the jaws a little.
Okay.
Put them on it. You can close and lock now.
It's locked. Nice.
Kind of spastic, I thought.
I'm gonna pan right here.
I'm gonna swing this back around and out of your way.
All right, Nav. The next place we're going to is by our ADCP, which is 44 meters south of the IP. And that's that IP that's northwest of us, yeah.
Okay.
And ROV, whenever you're happy with your manipulators and that beacon, we can transit in that direction.
Roger.
That is
About 320.
320. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. 315 from you in that ballpark.
Roger.
Sorry, say that again. Transit
315.
315, 200 meters.
Ish, yep.
Where are we going to? Somewhere?
Something.
I'll just put transit.
We're going to an ADCP.
We're actually going to a beacon that was placed next to an ADCP.
Roger.
So we're going to collect 2 more beacons, and then we're going to go to the northwest side of the IP to pick up 2 larval traps. We'll put them in the bio box. We'll hang on to all 3 beacons, and we'll recover the subs.
Roger.
Okay, you want to cruise over there? I'll call in 100 meters to start 315.
Yep.
I'm going to jump out
Bridge
for a
nav.
minute, then I'll find Danny and come back and
Okay.
relieve you.
Yeah.
Can we have 100 meters 315? Is that possible? Roger, thank you. We might have to wait a little bit on that move. We'll see.
Roger.
Is that a little octopus on the seafloor? Just a little one? See what I'm looking at?
Yep.
What is it?
Oh,
Zoom in there, video. don't know.
I don't think that is an octopus.
No, it's not.
Looks like an earbud.
Looks like a tooth.
Yeah, tooth or an earbud. Confirmed, not octopus.
Oh, disappointing.
Looks like a sponge.
That is probably the most
Probably.
biologically likely.
What in here? All right.
Earbud's
Come
more fun.
on. Ashley now? Yeah.
Thanks for indulging me.
Lynette, is
Alright,
the
where are
cable
we?
ship in our way for this ship move?
We're putting in the move right now.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bridge. Roger, thank you. Yep, looks like it's confirmed with Cable Innovator. We can go ahead and make that move, so we're starting that now.
Okay, excellent.
Good morning for folks who are just tuning in. We had just finished the cable lay, and now we're going to pick up our tools and a couple of sediment traps and head to the surface. Some folks have got some great questions about the strangest thing we've seen today, but I don't think we've seen very much today. We've been watching the cable lay very intently, and now that we're going to go around and pick up our tools, we might see a lot more biology than we've seen in the last stretch of hours, in the last timeline.
Okay. So the ship's moving now?
It is, yep, we just started that move. 315.
315, okay.
Yep.
Let Atalanta get ahead a little bit.
While we're waiting, can we look at the fish? So, AJ, have we laid all 3 kilometers of cable?
What's that?
Yeah, we sure have, yeah.
Oh.
Cool. All 3 kilometers. Woohoo!
Confirmed all cable in the ocean was on the boat, and now it isn't.
I'm getting pulled. Just gotta wait for Atalanta to catch up.
Danny, can I pester you for more fishy views?
What do you need?
I don't need anything. I'm pestering you for fish views, because I just happen to find them really interesting.
Yeah, what do you want to look at?
How about the white one on our right? Is that okay?
I suppose. See if I can get it in view for you and we can get video to zoom in on it. Go ahead and view zoom in video.
Neat.
Is that just a dusty cucumber behind it?
Looks like it.
I'm kind of surprised how white it is for being this deep. You'd think it'd want to be like black or more camouflaged.
Yeah, that's a little strange. Okay, go wide vid.
Oh look, there's another one of those little spongy things that we thought was an octopus by the cucumber. Or maybe that's the other earbud. What do you think? Right and left?
Can I zoom on that sponge, Danny?
Yeah, go ahead and zoom in.
Snail?
Yep. Snail and a cucumber.
Oh, it's a snail. Weird. Huh, cool. I wonder if this snail has a symbiotic relationship with the with a sponge, because it's just such a round shell.
Okay, go wide video.
So some folks are wondering what the plan is with that cable that we just laid, and that is part of the ongoing maintenance of the Ocean Networks Canada infrastructure. And the goal is to plug in yet more instruments so that we can better understand the seafloor and the ocean in general. And so the plan is to keep the network functioning at peak capacity and plug in and use as many instruments as we can.
Oh, here we go.
What is that?
A pelagic sea
Video,
cucumber.
go ahead and zoom in. Go ahead and zoom. See if we can get him. Oh, he's in my shadow. Okay, zoom wide. Oh, Cinema Cam got him now.
Fascinating little guys. Or medium ones, I guess. He's spinning, he's spinning. I mean, it does make it look graceful. Yeah, backflip. Like a 270.
It's like Tony Hawk over here.
He's gonna go back to the seafloor, thanks.
It's going to bump into Cinema Cam.
Bump.
Maybe he'll get caught on the vehicle and bring him up with us.
Ooh. I kind of like them in situ. They look better there.
Yeah.
I do wonder what the little black sticks are. I mean, they kind of look like sprinkles. Actually, I'm being too generous. I wonder what everything is down here.
I gotta hit the head.
Waiting for Atalanta to catch up.
I'm still going to have ketchup with my bacon today.
Dan, do you think ketchup's a smoothie?
What's that?
Is ketchup a smoothie?
The way my offspring consume it, it might as well be. It's got sugar in it.
It definitely does.
You know what I printed this morning?
What?
I was going to tell you, go get it off the printer. A screw-on cup holder. But it won't fit Lynette's cup. It'll fit one of the Nautilus mugs. We'll print like 3 of them that attach right here for us.
Nice. Put the Nautilus logo on it?
No, I didn't go that far.